My name is Belinda Wasser, also known as Rocket Girl. Today, we're going to talk about why you should keep your prices high. When you're just starting out as a virtual assistant, choosing your price can be massively stressful, right? There's so many thoughts running through your head, like no one will pay me for that, no one will pay me that much. But what I found is the higher my prices went, the better the fit the clients were for me, and for a lot of reasons. And today we're going to talk about what those are. The first thing I want you to keep in mind is that you are the one in charge of your prices. Clients don't get to decide how much you're going to charge. What happens is you decide, and then you'll decide together whether you're a good fit. You might not be, and you might not be. And so, but at the core of all this is remember your prices are not negotiable, right? So if you go to the store and buy something, you don't negotiate the price. And the reason that is because that's sort of part of our culture. You don't go to the grocery store and bargain. So you get to set the culture for your business. The culture for my business is that I don't negotiate my prices ever. But you know what? Everyone isn't an ideal fit. So do people walk away? Absolutely, absolutely. But on the other hand, how many clients can you really get, right? Do you know what I mean? Like you're going to have to be comfortable with not always being a fit. And I want to tell you a story that happened to me a couple of weeks ago. So I had 3 people get on my calendar in the period of a week for a discovery call. One of them, we talked and I said, are you familiar with my pricing? And she said no. So I thought, okay, she didn't look on my website, so she might have a little sticker shock. And she did. And she decided she wanted to think about it, which for conversations with me is usually code for this isn't a good fit. And she went on her way, and that was great. The next client, potential client that came along, she asked me my prices. She also did not look on my website. And when I told her, she said, oh, that's on the high side. And my response was, you're right, it is on the high side. And it wasn't even like a question, like my voice didn't go up at the end, like it is on the high side. I said, you're right, it is on the high side. She is right, my rates are on the high side. But I didn't start talking about how, well, I provide a lot of value and I'm, really good and I'm really fast and you can't find anyone, I didn't do any of that. I just said, you're right, they are on the high side. She didn't hire me either. Then the third client, potential client, came along and she said, we talked, and it was funny, none of them had looked at my website because people usually do. And I told her and she said, oh, that sounds good. Same week, same me, same price, different people. Now, the client that just sort of potential client that just went away and said, I'll think about it. She didn't want to have a money conversation, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. The second one was willing to say something, which is fine too, but I didn't take it personally. She's right. My hourly rate is on the high side. Now, neither one of them would have been a fit for me. The first one, I'm pretty sure can't afford me, like at all. The second one didn't value what I was going to bring enough to want to pay my rate, which is fine. The third one, we are having a love festival. She loves the work that I do. I totally get her. She gets me. And we're getting really good stuff done. I'm supporting her whole team. She bought 2 debit cards the first month, $900 each, no problem. And so that's what you're looking for. You're looking for that. So don't think that it's your price necessarily that's the problem and that you have to lower it. It's really just looking for the right people. And like I said, everybody won't want to work with you potentially at your rate. But I have plenty of clients and a thriving business with the people who want to. because my prices are higher, I believe that clients are a better fit. They can afford me. We don't talk about how long my work takes at all. They don't complain about the rate, and they can. I think I just said this, but they can afford me, and that makes for a completely different relationship. So I'm just going to look in the comments. It looks like someone's saying, yeah, Michelle. Hello, Michelle. Hello. So just keep this in mind. The discovery calls that you have are not to try to get hired. They're to see if you're a good fit, and price is part of that. So don't negotiate your prices. Please, please, please. All right, before we go, I just want to make sure that you all know about my free online classroom. It's called the Virtual Assistant Connection, because right now we are streaming across YouTube, Periscope, and a whole bunch of places on Facebook, and then this will be posted to LinkedIn later. So if you're watching on YouTube, please click that subscribe button so you know when we're going live. And if you're watching on any other platform, including YouTube, please leave a comment and tag me, and I'll be happy to circle back around and answer you. So my free online classroom, to find it on Facebook, type the Virtual Assistant Connection in the search bar at the top, click the join button, and there you will find a community of over almost 12,000 people who are either a VA or thinking about being a VA. Very supportive community, lots of information, tons of videos just like this one, articles, cheat sheets, anything you can imagine. So come on over, join us. I'd love to have you. Michelle is agreeing with me 100%. Thank you, Michelle. So until next time, I'm Belinda Wasser signing off. Bye-bye.